Hi all. Good morning to one and all. Today we have a separate theme, right? So everybody was, asking, sir, platina बताओ ना sir, platina कैसा हो सकता है, platina कैसा हो सकता है. So today we will understand this wonderful remedy platina. I've taken in so many webinars, seminars, but it's so interesting when you see it live, right? This platina, that ego, that haughtiness, that pride, okay, that ha, that ha, okay. Now, let us understand with live demonstration of platina, okay. May I call upon Dr. Bhavna from Kuwait? She's from Kuwait, okay. And now we will have a conversation and let us enjoy, okay. Dr. Bhavna, please come inside, please. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Is the AC not too cool today?
Okay, ये थोड़ा ऐसा AC बढ़ाओ यार. This is the first thing which happens with a physician when platina is in front of us. The physician himself becomes like this. He will like this. So yes, Bhavna, how are you? How is India?
Well, too hot right now.
We are enjoying India, but
Yeah, it's good.
yeah,
I love India.
very good.
Yeah.
अच्छा, स्टूडेंट्स के साथ चलेगा आपको?
It's okay. Didn't you tell your sir that you need the AC a little revamped and the room a little more, airy?
Oh, it's I'll do the needful. I'll do the needful.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
The platina person, once she comes in the cabin of the physician gets himself that awkward. Platina can make anyone awkward in the clinic. The physician himself becomes awkward like this, isn't it? And see now, so graceful smile she has, and once platina enters into this individual, what happens? The change of gestures. Mauna, can you show some gestures of platina, please?
I need some air. Please, make way.
Make way.
Stay away, stay away.
Stay away. Stay away.
Move. I need my space.
See, we have a rubric in platina, my dear friends. Haughty. Okay. This haughtiness is very important, very interesting. The way she had that out of 100 people in a compartment, this one platina can just say, hey, shh, shh. This is, So how can I help you? If at all I'm a physician and if I'll ask a platina woman, yes, madam, how can I help you? What's your problem?
So, doctor, I have I have a little hair fall problem. It's been going on for a while, but I'm able to manage very well with it. I'm using the best of the products. I use a good hair oil, some shampoos, and very, very good hair products. And I'm able to it is quite better. But do you have any medication for this? I heard homeopathy has some good remedies. So maybe if I add it to my regular treatment, maybe it can just accelerate and help the treatment further. Have you treated cases like mine before? Do you know?
Now the physician is getting awkward. Yes. So see now what happened is this patient said she is managing everything. So what is the need of this physician? She's applying hair oil. She's having her nutrition diet. She's doing what not for her hair. And at the same time she's saying that yes, I'm managing myself. But still, if at all you have a small dose, you can just give it to me. मीन्स व्हाट? दवा की जरूरत मुझे है क्या पेशेंट को? समझ में नहीं आता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, this was just a farcical play, okay? Just to understand, not to make them demonstrate what is platina. Diabetes. I have cases of diabetes wherein the patient says, Bhavna, I won't believe. Patient goes, okay, it's my sugar levels are 330 and 196, fasting 196 and 398. Then the husband intervenes in between and says, no, it's around 39, it's not 396, it's 296. And the way she said, whatever, just shut up, again, whatever. You can understand this. I have taken this massages, I do yoga, I do this, I do that, and somehow I have managed my blood sugar level. The only thing is what? That you just give me such a dose that this energy should be maintained. अरे तू दवा लेने के लिए आई है, डायबिटीज की क्या एनर्जी के लिए आई है? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. द जेस्चर्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एक बार वो नखरा दिखा, हाँ करके देखा, दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. See, this is how we have to. This is behavioral Materia. We have a rubric. We know Bhavna. We know Platina by the thermals of Platina is chilly. Means what? If at all, see, she is really very warm. She is very loving, caring, affectionate right now. But the way she plays the role, when she plays the role of Platina, see how now she is having a very cute smile, right? But once Platina enters, see the changes. हमें ऐसा लगेगा कि नहीं, बस मुझे नहीं चाहिए, तू बॉस हो गया. This I don't want is the chilliness of Platina. Do you know this chilliness? Chilliness means what? Warm welcome means what? Warm. Chilly. Just be there. Now see the gestures. The way she will speak with my assistants. The way she will speak with me. Okay, can you just say something which explain them the chilliness of Platina? बस ज़्यादा मत बोल, ऐसा हमको लगेगा कि यार नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा मत बोल, ऐसा. The students, for example, when I ask them कि ये students चलेगा clinic में, please यार.
I'm not too comfortable with you girls here. Can you please ask them to leave?
Yes, definitely, yeah. Yes, please.
Thank you. I'm sorry, but
And
I like my privacy.
she is absolutely, she is in the rubric reverence to those around others, no doubt about it. But the way she speaks, I'm very sorry, please, can you please sit outside? I'm not comfortable with you. How will the students feel? Okay, and at the same time, this doctor here sitting, yes sir, please. Platina always dominates the physician. One important tip: always dominates the physician. डॉक्टर साहब बहुत दिन हो गए हैं यार, ये पेट में गड़बड़ है. ओके, सो वो सब चूरन खा के तो काम चला रहा हूँ. आपके पास कुछ होगी दवा, एक चीज छोटी मोटी कुछ पूड़ी बीड़ी होगी तो दे दीजिएगा यार, अच्छा रहेगा. फिजिशियन फील्स, अरे यार तू दवा देने के लिए, मांगने के लिए आया है क्या मुझे नीचा दिखाने के लिए आया है? दिस नीचा दिखाना Platina. Okay, everything around her is small. ऐसा rubric है ना कुछ? क्या rubric है? Everything around is small and herself enlarged. Everything is enlarged. The Platina कैसे बाल कैसे झटकाई है? खलास. The gestures are always important, and we miss them. Sometimes it happens कि if you want to add, you can add your experiences. She's having an experience of more than 25-30 years of practice, right? The way, yeah. Important.
Just about 10 years more than you.
Just 10 years more than me, sir.
Just about.
Just about 10 years more. So beautifully. But it's okay. But the way she speaks, very important. You know?
I had a Platina patient very recently. She was just about 14, 15 years of age. And the first thing she said to me when I asked her, what is your problem and things like that, usual teenage problem, what else can it be? So I said, oh, okay. Can I know what your teenage problem is? What else? I mean, we teenagers, I'm a teenager, what problem can I have? Pimples and my periods are not regular. And I said, oh, okay. What happened to your periods? Oh, I have not had my periods after the first time till now. I said, how old are you? I'm 16. So, what are you worried about? Why should I worry? Usual teenage troubles, friends.
Why should I worry?
Parents. That's it. Nothing. I'm not really worried about anything. That's when I decided she was Platina. That just clinched the case.
Exactly.
Within 1 minute, Platina.
Just saw how Bhavna was, enacting Platina. A remedy which is very, very common. And in HHF, we see Platina just like this. It is a left-hand remedy for all HHFians. But for my dear students, my dear homeopaths, passionate homeopaths who are really eager to know what is Platina all about, because we have learned, we have seen the word superiority complex of Platina in Materia Medica Allen's keynotes, Borix, wherein there is there are so many beautiful words like pride and self-exaltation, contempt, arrogant, proud. How will you understand this Platina in your day-to-day clinical practice? Very interesting. I just give you some glimpses, the characteristics of Platina, the keynotes of the emotional quotient of Platina. Okay. First, everyone knows superiority complex. क्या? Platina. Platina itself is the metal platinum, the most costliest, expensive. So she will create that expensive aura in the clinic. Okay, very contemptuous. We know what is contempt. Contempt is kachra. Okay, कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट का मतलब कोर्ट के जो भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस है उस रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस का धज्जिया उड़ाना, इसलिए हम लोग बोलते हैं दिस इज अ कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना हम लोग. सो कंटेम्प्ट का मतलब कचरा धज्जिया उड़ाना. सो अगर मैं प्लैटिना लेडी अगर रिसेप्शन में वेटिंग रूम में बैठी है, शी विल बी वेरी रेस्टलेस, नो डाउट अबाउट इट. रिसेप्शन की तो माँ बहन है, करने वाली है वो पक्का रिसेप्शनिस्ट की. और जब क्लिनिक में डॉक्टर साहब पधारते हैं, व्हेन द पेशेंट, व्हेन द फिजिशियन हिमसेल्फ always, who is always late in the clinic, every time he is late in the clinic, at least half an hour late. So sulfur, hello sir, how are you? He will not say a word against that physician if at all he is late. Who? Sulfur. But Platina, oh doctor, opening time is 10 o'clock in the morning. Very good. So your morning starts at 11:30. Very good. Very good. The physician, as soon as he enters into the clinic, he will just look into the eyes of Platina. He will never dare to face Platina directly. That aura Platina carries. Understand? This Platina, I will be giving you some tips of Platina. If at all, I have a habit of asking the patient, so how can I help you? This is what my master used to ask the patient. Dr. Virendra also used to ask the questions. Sir, how can I help you? So how can I help you is a broader question, which in my the YouTube short I told you that homeopathy is not just a science. It is a artistic way of science, understanding science. Means what? When you ask such type of question, how can I help you? Then the person comes to know exactly what the physician wants to ask me, that what is my problem. Problem may be headache. symptom may be headache, but because of this headache I'm not able to work, I'm not able. So he will exactly tell what the homeopathy physician wants to know. So I ask patients, how can I help you? How can I help you? This word help itself is a big problem for Platina. Platina feels, how can I need help from anyone? How can I ask anything for a physician? This is bloody Platina, a full-fledged egoistic pride in abundance. Pride in abundance, not wealth in abundance, not like respectful sulfur, but Platina who carries that pride. Yeah, doc. Actually, if you'll ask me how can you help me? Actually, my sugar levels are high, but that I can, get in control. Then why are you here in front of me? Because if you'll ask Platina, how can I help you? And I need help is a big problem for Platina. I'll tell you in Hindi how Platina tells the symptom. विषय ऐसा है, विषय यानी विषय मीन्स प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एक चर्चा के लिए एक चीज बात करने की. एक्चुअली विषय ऐसे है कि मुझे थोड़ा सा बहुत नहीं, थोड़ा सा ब्लीडिंग पाइल्स का तकलीफ है, थोड़ा सा. मैंने वो एलोपैथी, बिलोपैथी, आयुर्वेदा, होम्योपैथा, वो सब, यानी what he wants to convey is not he has taken medicines, he wants to convey that all those पानी कम चाय मैंने ले लिए है, वो होम्योपैथी बिम्योपैथी मैंने खा लिया है, वो सब वो जो भी तुम्हारा वो सब खा लिया है, वो ऑइंटमेंट्स, वो ट्यूब, आई हैव डन एवरीथिंग, बट स्टिल somehow it is not working. Maybe my diet is not proper, so I had to make some changes in my diet. So, who, where are you? Here, physician is here. Who are you to decide? Who are the patients to decide whether your diet is making a problem or your sleep is? I will tell you, na? Isn't it? But Platina says, thoda sa. Platina will never utter this word, my God, that I am suffering from high blood pressure. हाँ, थोड़ा बीपी बड़ा है, थोड़ा सा, थोड़ा यानी कितना, 220. थोड़ा सा डॉक्टर साहब, थोड़ा सा वो लास्ट 2 महीने पहले थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम था. आई वॉज सफरिंग फ्रॉम हार्ट प्रॉब्लम, थोड़ा सा वो हार्ट अटैक आया, थोड़ा सा हार्ट अटैक आया. स्ट्रेमोनियम कैसा बताएगा? सर ऐसा बताएगा, ये ना थोड़ा सा कचरा. This is the superiority complex. Platina cannot tolerate anything above him. Even the disease is small in front of him. Even the boss is small in front of him. Even everyone is small in front of him. But my dear friends, this is very important. Please note it down. Whenever there is a chance that there are some people who are above platinums, their platina will behave like lycopodiums, because we have a rubric, hard for inferiors and kind for superiors. There and then platina will, we have a rubric in platina, begging. Who begs? The person who feels I am the boss. Can he beg in front of anyone? Yes. In front of whom? When there is a situation. We have a rubric, ambition, increased, employs every possible means, if at all. I am a secretary or I am some assistant and my boss has everything with respect to my ambition, with respect to my growth, or with respect to my appraisals in my corporate office, then this platina can do anything for that boss. Understand? And that is the begging of platina. Sir, please beg, no, please. That time. But if at all, at the same time, if a clerk or someone else's or the peon of the office, platina will take him or her left and right. You don't understand, bloody fool. So it was like this, begging in front of the boss, and it was like this, dominating in front of the employee or the clerk or the peon under his position, just like lycopodiums. But how will you differentiate plat with lycopodium? This is very interesting, because hard for inferiors and kind for superiors, lyco and platinum. How will you differentiate? Very interesting. Between lyco and platinum, difference is very simple. Lycopodium is an artificial person. Okay, the artificialness of this artificial behavior of a lycopodium is but obvious in front of the clinic. Hot is stiff and pretentious means he tries to, boast, he tries to inflate himself, फुगा, अपने आप को फुगाना, वो दिखता है. And whenever a person flashes his ego purposely is lycopodium. You know who I am? Lycopodium. आपको मालूम है मैं कौन हूं? Lycopodium. Inflation, हवा भरता है खुद में और फूकना, Lycopodium. Platina, just entry. Platina, my dear friends, remember this sentence, grace. Platina has that grace. Once you understand, once you enter to the... There are so many speakers, I won't tell anyone. There are so many speakers. Rao sir used to tell me, when there is a speaker who has absolute knowledge, absolute grace, just like sulfur I'm talking about. He also once, a very simple dress, he just enters into the seminar hall, just looking here and there, and the whole hall, the whole crowd just keep quiet, looking at the graceful person at awe. And he just comes up, sits. Good morning everyone, good morning one and all. One sentence and the crowd gets zapped. Platina. Full of grace, full of worth, full of preciousness. Platina. Lycopodium, Lycopodium. Understand? That helplessness feeling is there within Lycopodium. That timidity appearing in public. Are, shall I speak or not? Shall I speak in front of the crowd or So good morning everyone. Lycopodium. Trying to अपने अंदर के टिमिडिटी को छुपाने के लिए अफेक्टेशन में लंबी सांस लेके बात करना. Lycopodium. Platina doesn't care what people will think about him. Lycopodium cares full about what people will think about him. Hello, good morning everyone. अंदर से डरा हुआ Lycopodium and graceful Platina. Good morning one and all. And the whole crowd gets zapped. Platina. So this is the difference. This is Platina. We have a rubric. Casting of people against her. Shut up. Platina is a chilly patient, है ना, ऐसा बोलते हैं, very chilly. What is this chilliness? This chilliness is तो दूर ही रहे, ठंडा है साला, ये ठंडा है. एक ग्रुप में होता है ना एक ठंडा, हाँ, अब सिर्फ सेल्फ सेंटर्ड, सेल्फ ओरिएंटेड, सेल्फ प्राइड, अब मैं ऐसा हूँ, मैं वैसा हूँ, और सामने वालों को नीचा दिखाएगा. प्लैटिना. So we have a remedy rubric, very important rubric. This is a rubric wherein I have given Platina in so many kids. बच्चों में दिया है मैंने जो पेडियाट्रिक मेरा जो सीरीज है एपिसोड्स में, उसमें मैंने शायद बताया, अभी इट्स बीन 2-3 years उसको, तो मालूम नहीं, आप होगा तो देख लीजिए. बच्चों में when I asked the बच्चू कि what is your name? My name is Arohi. My name is whatever, Mr. X, Mayur. My name is Mayuresh. Full name Mayuresh. अरे फुल नेम मयूरेश क्यों? द हस्बैंड से द फादर से नहीं डॉक्टर साहब उसको ना एक्चुअली उसका ना हमारा जो सरनेम है ना थोड़ा ऑकवर्ड है ना, आई वोंट टेक एनी नेम, आई वोंट टेक एनी नेम। तो उसको उसका सरनेम बोलने के लिए उसको थोड़ी सी शर्म आती है। क्या है, कौन सा सरनेम रखा है आपने? मीन्स व्हाट? शी फील्स दैट शी इज एन एंजल, एक्सक्लूसिव। वो एक्सक्लूसिवनेस उसमें इतना भरा पड़ा होता है कि उसको कॉमन कॉमन सरनेम्स पसंद नहीं है। ये सरनेम के 4 स्टूडेंट्स ऑलरेडी क्लासरूम में हैं। आई डोंट लाइक दिस सरनेम, estranged from family। प्लैटिना। तो प्लैटिना बनती कैसी है? I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of a child. मैंने बात की है, शायद हुआ तो फिर से सुनो। It's not bad to listen again. Every parent has an ambition of that the child should learn in a very high funda, high-fi school. Okay, so they get admission in a very top class school wherein there is only English as a speaking language. And what happens in Platinas, this child starts speaking in English at home, and these parents, poor parents, I'm telling you, poor parents, write it down, poor parents. Why? Because whenever there is a Platina child, the parents are really poor, as if they are the servant, as if they are the uh, labor of the child. Child dictatorial Platina child is. किधर है मेरा दूध, किधर है? मम्मी लेके थे, ले पापा। हाँ, बादाम डाला है? कितना बार बोला मम्मी बादाम डालने के लिए तेरे को? तेरी नौकर है क्या? दिस प्लैटिना। हाँ, अरे ठीक है, प्लैटिना चाइल्ड। And now imagine the poor parents are from a vernacular medium. They don't know to speak in English. And when this Platina child speaks in English, what will happen? कैसे बात करते थे मम्मी, डैडी को कैसे बात करे, इंग्लिश देखो, इंग्लिश देखो। डैडी, you don't even know this. This is just very, oh my God, sister. And then when this child speaks in English, what happens is the parents are already down in front of this child. Okay, and then Papa, come on, bro, come on, grow up. Okay? A child is talking to his father like, hey, come on, bro, grow up now. This was something which was, there was indigestion here in front of, it was like, क्या हो रहा है? बाप को लड़के बोलते, come on, bro, grow up. So this is Platina. So what I am here to focus upon, so isn't it very PQRS that a child is ruling the family? A 6 years, 4-year-old child is ruling the entire family. And then we are here just noting down all the symptoms. 100% is right to note down all the symptoms. But if at all these gestures, if you will miss in your clinical practice, you will miss a big characteristic symptom which you have to understand artistically. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. Come on, my dear friends. One small message at the year end from my side. Please, your artistic approach towards the case is the crux for similimums. It is not a formula homeopathy, my dear friends, because patient may deceive you. Patient may just say something which you will just collect in the form of totality of symptoms and just routinely as a protocol you'll just repertorize and you'll get a remedy. My God, and it will be a blunder. And what happens is at the end ultimately what people will feel that homeopathy is not working. No, it is not. Homeopathy is not working is a myth. I tell you, every homeopathy has answers for everything. We homeopaths fail, including me. Everyone fails. So the chances of failure will reduce when you will approach a case in an artistic way. So my message in this year end will be the next year coming up, 2024. Our approach should be holistic. Our approach should be artistic. This third eye, the third eye of understanding the person in a disease, you should improvise. This observation skills, understanding the man in the disease, the behavior, the change in the characteristics, the PQRS, understand it in a most artistic way. And then you will come to know how beautiful we treat the person in a holistic way. So saying so, these are just the glimpses of Platina. We will be coming up with more and more videos. Sometimes again, if at all I get a wonderful rubric in Platina, I'll just come up with a video. In a YouTube short, 1 minute also, I'll be sharing some beautiful rubrics understanding. So happy, healthy, prosperous, and an enlightening New Year to all of you, my dear friends, and bye 23. Thank you for all the beautiful moments which we got in 2023, and we are here for a wonderful new beginning in 2024. Thank you all and love you all.